Good morning, I'm Hank Zemla, your host with smallcapengine.com, and we're really excited about the company we're bringing you today via our motion segment inside the company. Today's company is Resolve Staffing, ticker symbol RSFF, Roger, Sierra, Foxtrot, Foxtrot, and I'm sitting today with the CEO, Mr. Ron Heineman. Hi, Ron.
Hi, Hank.
How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
Why don't you let your shareholders and prospective shareholders know a little bit about Resolve?
Sure. Resolve is a national human resource outsourcing company. We service small to medium-sized clients, and that would be anyone that employs between 10 and 1,000 employees throughout 40 states. We have over 80 offices and 4 operations service centers that service over 11,000 worksite employees in our professional employer division, which is our PEO division I'll refer to. And we have over 4,000 temporary employees currently in our Resolve division. The combined companies together make up Resolve and the trading symbol RSFF that you'd mentioned.
We're looking forward to bringing the investment community out there for RSFF and all of Small Cap Engine viewers. A little look inside of what's going on with this great upcoming company. How did the company come about, Ron? What was your vision and what brought you to bring RSFF to fruition?
Our vision is to continue to be a national human resource outsourcing company, basically with 4 products. We have clerical and general staffing. Those would be 2 distinct areas. We also moved heavily into medical staffing, and we refer to it as medical because it's not the traditional nurse staffing or travel nurse, although we do quite a bit of business in that, but everything from physical therapists to lab techs to the potential of locum tenent physicians. And so we see with the aging of the baby boomer population that the medical staffing division will continue to grow. The gross profit margins tend to be higher than the general staffing. General staffing, however, will be our bread and butter, and both clerical and general staffing. We also, through the purchase of Truckers Plus, provides temporary staffing for semi-drivers. That is a growing division rapidly. There's a shortage of drivers throughout the nation, and we've been doing many things to both train and attract drivers for placement with some very big clients nationally. And then the other division that we work in is called Project Solvers, which we do a lot of work in the garment district. It's a specialized division with CAD/CAM type operators and those type of things. Our vision is to also then add a 5th product line in the temporary staffing division, only I'm referring to, of IT. And we are looking for a potential acquisition or to grow that organically.
So it's safe to say that Resolve has hit the hot sector topics and markets out there where there's a major need across not just 1 or 2 isolated states that are having issues in there now in those fields, but pretty much the whole continental U.S.
Yes, those 80 offices are from New York to California and from Michigan to Florida, so we've laid the groundwork to be able to expand rapidly throughout the United States.
Right now, let's talk a little bit and let the investment community know your share structure. Right now, you are an over-the-counter bulletin board company, which is fully reporting, I might add, which is pretty impressive in nature in itself. You also have intentions of going to the Amex, which has been announced that you are looking into means of going onto the Amex.
That's correct. We began the research for the possibility of an Amex listing, and so we're currently underway with that research.
I think it's important, too, for the investors and small cap engine viewers to know that companies are not required by the SEC to report GAAP numbers, yet Resolve is doing that. I mean, that lends some great credibility for you and your firm, Ron.
Thank you.
I'd like to talk to you about the share structure right now for Resolve RSFF. How many million shares are authorized for RSFF?
There's 50 million shares authorized.
And out of that, what is your issued and standing currently?
We have 18.4 million shares outstanding.
18.4, so you're not even halfway to the point of what you could be authorized to do.
No, we've focused on making sure we have a company that is growing and stable and is profitable, and that has been first and utmost in our mind.
Now, is it still your intention to use some shares in the future to acquire more businesses?
Yeah, we would like to use shares for large acquisitions, and we think that would be a nice vehicle.
The number I think that's really impressive for shareholders to know right now, though, is approximately $3 million in the float.
That's correct.
That's a great number. Ron, thank you so much for spending some time with us
You're
today
welcome.
and our viewers. Let's take everybody out there and show them exactly what is going on here with Resolve.